That is the moment of unlocking a pack of cards in RuneScape's new trading card game plugin by Dasrx. Packs you can only open by gaining experience, leveling up, or defeating monsters. On top of that, my account can't use any items, pick up drops, or complete quests until I have the cards that correspond to the items, NPCs, or content. Attacking cows for early combat levels? That's not happening until I get the card. Using the training sword or a bronze sim? That's not going to happen. I need the card. And you see how the rest goes. I want to see how far I can actually get, and I'll be doing it as an Ironman while hoping not to die along the way. While I'm making my way back to Lumbridge so that I can run over to Port Pisk to go over to Hasidius, since I finally got 25 thieving, I wanted to briefly go over here these rules from the Bronzeman trading card game plugin. So as you'll see, here I have the NPC locks as just preventing combat, so I would need the card in order to actually attack any NPCs, which will lock me out of a lot of quests until I get said NPCs that do require being attacked. And I also have ground items, no card needed, so that I can pick them up, bank them. Well, there's not even a right click option for this guy. So I can still bank them and be able to use them later if needed. Food settings require card for sure. That's, been a big early game choke point in a sense, like bottleneck. But, for the time being, working with what we got. And Grand Exchange, not using that. And then coin settings, no card needed. That is the current rules that I have sort of been playing with. I did have originally like no coins, but I am going forward still going to be using coins. And in that sense as well, like most skills are going to be locked out till I get the proper tools and everything continuing forward. That's basically what I'm going to continue going with. But we finally arrived in Port Pisk. Alright, now that I am here, ready to thieve some fruit stalls, I am gonna go and do a opening at the moment with 19,982. That does give me a few cards. Maybe it'll let me switch up what I'm doing. We'll see. Starting with the first one, what do we got? Let's see. Expert Potion Pack, Gold Elegant Shirt, Remington Teleport, Primordial Boots, and Ice Sweater. Okay. Locust, Spicy Tomato. Man, it loves giving me these like bowls of chopped things. Maybe because I'm just like a chopped thing, honestly. Dragonstone Bracelet. Law Rune, yo! Dude. Law Rune's pretty sick, dude. I feel like that's actually fire. If I could get some other runes going, bro, I have travel. I just need... like, realistically, thieving is going to be a way for me to get money. Like, I will just have good money to get. And then I'll be able to, like, actually travel. Maybe getting law runes I'm going to have to go to the wilderness for. But that's fine, I could handle that. A Fear Reaper. Dude, law rune's huge. I like seeing a law rune pop up. That's like one of the biggest unlocks I've gotten in a while. Blessed. Okay, so I did get another type of blessed bone. I won't really be messing with blessed bones anytime soon. Maybe if it's like ultra necessary at some point for protection prayers, I'll look into maybe, but I think I still would require the like card for Faergs. I'm not exactly sure how you say that, but also for the other one I got too. Crab Claw Hook and Blighted Surge Sack, which is a dupe. Alright. The Cache of Runes. I don't know. How do you guys say that? Cache or Cache? I guess it's like regional dialect, but I say Cache. Volcanic Mine Teleport. Frost Dragon. I bet you if you look it up on Google, it does have like a very specific pronunciation that's probably considered objectively correct. Which right now, I'm looking it up. we're gonna listen together. This is according to Google, but this is American pronunciation actually.
Cash.
But if we switch it over to British pronunciation, it's like this.
Cash.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, last card. Wrath Talisman. No thanks. I'm good on that. Rune Knife. Rune Knife would be a while. I would still need a high level of range in the first place, so it doesn't actually open any sort of range for me. Gargoyles is pretty cool. And Mithril Dragon. Yeah, no thanks. Teak Seed. Expeditious Bracelet. Addy Dart. Okay. And Rune Kite Shield. Dude, okay. I still need to go get that Iron Kite Shield. That Iron Kite Shield might be there until I can get that Rune Kite Shield. Honestly. Cream Robe Top. Roast Rabbit. Boris. Cake Hat again. And Silver Key Black. I think this is going to wrap up this opening. Law Runes, coolest thing I've seen in a while. So, I can't complain. I really cannot complain. That is pretty nice to actually see some Law Runes coming through. It would be nice to be able to unlock some teleports and eventually, once I get some major levels, actually be able to teleport. But yeah, we're probably a ways off of being able to use them, but nonetheless, it's nice. I don't know why I didn't bank my cakes, but I will be thieving here until potentially another opening, but we'll show some levels here and there. Yo guys, I unlocked the Law Rune, and speaking of teleporting, like these levels, man. These levels, am I right? No, actually, the levels are going crazy speed here. And I went from 25 to 30 in no time, just spam clicking this side. I know it's more efficient to run back and forth, but really, it's just nice to watch a video on the side and spam click on the other side. I have truly, like, I went from 25 to 28 in no time, and then I was like, oh, dang. But yeah, we're getting up there quick. I was at like 2,400 points and already back up to 10,000 for packs. So it's going pretty quick. I really want to see an AFK. It would be nice. Let me start getting some fish or something, just to like pave a way for food too. It would be nice. But yeah, I've been just dropping most of these things, most of these fruits. What did I say? Things. Yeah, just dropping most of these fruits and leaving myself the strange fruits. Whoa! Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna help with some graves. Guys, if you don't have the random event helper plugin, what are you doing with your life? My friends call me the plugin guy, honestly. But to be real, this game I could not play without plugins. I know some people stand by playing the game like it is 20 years ago, but you know, games evolve, and with them, so do the plugins. And these are just so nice. It's so nice. Oh, but I can't interact with this, huh? Okay, well that was fun while it lasted. That would be cool, I suppose. Nope, didn't want to do... Nope. Why can you do that? Oh, because you might have stuff in your inventory and you still need to pick the coffins up. So wait, really? I can't, Yeah, no. I can't. No, yeah, I guess, like, if a random event requires, like, an item to be in your inventory, but how do I leave now? I think I've finished. I want to leave now. Okay, here we go. Alright, well, I learned I can't do this random event. That's fine. Well, Maybe on the next one. Let's go closing in on 35 thieving, and that's gonna be another opening, honestly. I'm craving some more cards here. 35 thieving. We're gonna do another opening. Alright. Trading card game shop. Open it up. Take a look here. Give me something good. Outlaw. Guard Bandit. Oil Lantern. Spatula. And Holy Blessing. That's a nice blessing. That was one of my first blessings, I think, on my group hardcore, or group Ironman, sorry. Pyre Lord. Black Key Purple. I'm getting quite a few of those keys, but there are a lot. Dragon Boots. Ornament Kit. White Chain Body. And Colonel Radic. Interesting. I wonder if he's part of some quest. I could take a look at the trading card game plugin to see the recent unlocks. Bronze Square Shield. I do have the Iron Kite Shield, which is going to be better than that. Repugnant Spectre. Interesting. I'm not sure what that's from at all. Something. Champion Scroll. Interesting. Dark Journal. Anti-poison. Anti-poison is nice. Bronze Chain Body. That might be the first plate body slash... I'll have to take a look at what armor I got, but... Baby Dragon Bones. That's not bad. That's actually prayer unlocked, I think. Once I get some more combats... Dude, that's gonna be nice. And food. And food. I'll have fucking bones, dude. That's huge. That's actually big to get prayer. Flaxseed. Restoring prayer is going to be a problem, though. Because I can't just die. And I know some people just use death to reset, but... yeah, we'll see. Cocktail Guide. Steel Mace. Interesting. This could have very well have been my very first weapon unlock if I hadn't gotten the Rusty Sword foil. Damn. It took a while. Interesting. Moon Clan Helm. Team 27 Cape. Ale of the Gods. I like the Ale of the Gods. Jangerberry Seed. Needle? Needle! That's crafting right there, bro. That's leather, if I could get leather. I think. Oh, I'm so noobish. Carnivorous Chinchampa. Needle foil at that, though. What do you guys think? Like, what should I do with this? I don't know. I really don't know. Needle is huge, though, just alone. Pretty cool to get. Team 41 Cape and Adamant Boots. And last pack. Amulet of the Damned, Moon Clan Skirt, Aether Catalyst, Corrupted Plate Body, and Raw Barb-tailed Kebbit. Okay. Dude, pretty nice, pretty nice. I will say that, you know, getting a needle is kind of interesting when it comes to crafting. Let me take a look. Armor, leather gloves. I'm pretty sure you need a needle and tan leather, something like that. It's been so long since I've trained crafting as like early levels, and even then I think I was doing like blowing glass. So I'll have to see. Yeah, it's been so long. But let's take a look actually at the Bronzeman plugin itself. It has recent unlocks here. Okay, so it just shows the recent unlocks. It doesn't actually show like if they're tied to anything, but it does show important unlocks here as well. I've not seen this before. It shows tools. I have the gardening trowel. I do have glass blowing pipe I forgot about. Dude, this is actually a huge part of the plugin. Jade machete, needle, and pearl fishing rod. Okay. I have weapons, 18 out of 351. I've got the Addy Dart, the Black Dagger, I forgot about that black dagger. Bronze crossbow. Dragon claws. Oh shoot. Dragon throne axe. Hunter's crossbow. Iron spear. Leaf bladed battle axe. Light ballista. Mithril throne axe. Mystic earth staff. Dude, that earth staff. I need to get that, but it's gonna be a while still. Spatula. Spatula's a weapon? I don't even know what that's from. Spirits of the Elid or Elid. Yeah, I'm gonna need pretty crucial items, but that's crazy. I got 2 of the golems out of the 3. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Thread, knife, and rope. But I do wonder if I were to take a look here, what the quest requirements are. Are there any? You need 37 thieving, 37 mining, ranged, and magic. So yeah, these are some crucial levels as well to that quest that completely block you out of it, even if you had the items and NPCs. Like if you don't have a way to train ranged or a way to train your mining or magic, you're kind of still going to be bottlenecked by certain other items for skills alone that are required for quests, even if you have everything. Which, I mean, that's the fun of it, right? Like, hoping you can pull something that's going to be so cool to like eventually see how things snowball, so to speak. But, and like, it just recently been playing some Escape from Tarkov, and having the hideout snowball, it feels like that. Like you finally get one item that lets you craft and upgrade one, like your workbench 2, and then that lets you craft your illumination 3, and yeah, anyways. Gonna just continue thieving to get some more packs and hope for something like a new skill, really. Like let me actually look into, yeah, no, because yeah, let me look into it. Let me look into crafting right now. So as you guys know, I'm sure, and we're probably yelling at me about, most likely weren't, but nonetheless, I would have been, if I knew, at myself, saying, hey dude, you need thread. You can't do anything with crafting with a needle without some thread. So yeah, I don't have the card. So I will be still unable to train crafting in terms of blowing glass. I would need some sort of, in terms of blowing glass, I would need molten glass in order to turn it into any actual item. So I don't have this card either. If it wasn't a card, maybe I could. But if I could get a beer glass and molten glass, I would actually be able to start on some crafting. So I am still kind of limited to combat, agility, and thieving. And we are live! Have any of you ever seen that Tazon Day clip? That was so funny.
And we are live here tonight.
I missed 40 thieving. I am so bad at this. It's so bad, but I'm just, you know, hoping for a quick cake unlock here so I can go thieve some guards. Ring of Forging, Western Banner, Propeller Heart, Golden Nova Fruit Top. Whoa! Whoa! I'm pretty sure it's for farming something, covering some sort of patch, maybe. I actually have no idea. I know I used to save it before, same with the papaya fruits. I know that covers a patch. I'm actually not sure what that one does. But, dude, can you eat it? No. The Golova Nova Fruit Top doesn't unlock anything for me without having a pie dish, pastry dough, a cooked pie dish. I'm pretty sure if we look at the collection album, we're gonna see you got the fruit top. You would need an unfired pie dish and a pie dish card. But you'd need also the uncooked botanical pie. And then you'd also need the botanical pie. So truly not going to be a huge unlock. It does also boost herblore if I ever do. I do remember that is why I was saving them back in the day though. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Let's go. That's actually so big, and is going to be a nice little opening to follow suit. So, now that I got 50, I'm going to open these, see if I get anything that could potentially lead to anything. And then we're going to go ahead and do the Varlamore quest that I am failing to find the name of. Children of the Sun. That's the one. And so let's just get ripping. First, and it has been a while for me. Rock Shell Chunk. Looting bag is kind of nice, actually, if I was going to be an ultimate Ironman, but for now, no. Soul Shard. That could be something. Splatter. And Kraken Tentacle next. Give me some food, man. That's pretty much why I put off doing actual like pickpocketing, because after getting to Varlamore I could do Wealthy Citizens, no worries in terms of getting hit. But yeah, pickpocketing, you get hit and it's just would have been so much longer, I think, than doing these stalls. But let's see. Black Mask, Stuffed Crawling Hand, and how do you guys say this? Nihil? I don't know. Black Mask though, interesting. Desert Amulet 4 and Ferret.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
I don't know. Where do you see a ferret in this game? I don't even know. 24 karat sword, mahogany plank, rabbit, fruit blast. Okay, this could wait. I have money now. I got from, so I could actually buy some for a blast as well. Why am I thieving again? Gout tuber, interesting. Broken arrow, unfired pie dish, boots of stone, and bare feet. Nothing that interests me so far. Goblin champion scroll, elder chaos robes, ornament kick, gout tuber again, light beer, interesting, and sword tip squid. That has to be some sailing related fish that I have not seen much of. Frost crab, hopeless creature, toy cat, kraken itself. Dude, unlocking kraken would be cool if I was like getting that deep into Slayer. But I mean by that, yeah, I need early Slayer creatures. Alright. Lockpick, interesting. Nasty token. Triangle sandwich. Triangle sandwich is pretty cool. That's actually food from the guns. I could stock up. I never banked them, but I could actually get food from the guns here with this. I'm pretty sure he drops triangle sandwiches when you pickpocket them. Dude, okay. That's promising. I should definitely go stock up on some of those. Cooked grok, flyer, ancient relic, Buin. I don't actually know what that is. Rare black lobster. What? What is that? In a bottle. It must be from shipping, or not shipping a bottle, but like messages in bottles or something. Black full helm, bull shark jaw, sapphire amulet. Interesting. Candle, spinal lip. Okay, last one. Brown naval shirt, mahogany pyralogs, pastry dough, wolf bone meal, and rosemary. Okay, let me take a look at some things and see about the triangle sandwiches. Ooh, sorry. I did want to show here that there is the exempt list, And right now, as it stands, I only have pickpocket as an option, but I'm gonna go ahead for this quest, add guard in. And this is gonna allow the attack option to be revealed to me, even with the Bronzeman plugin enabled, due to me having this added into the exception list. After the quest, I will go ahead and remove it again, just so that most of the stuff stays true, just getting through this quest so I can get access to Varlamore. Let's go. Let's go. I'm pretty bad at this whole wrapping up thing, guys. I'm trying to get better at it. I have like a bunch more recorded that I will be editing here still. If you know where I'm at, if you know, you know. I end up getting a pretty nice couple unlocks that will be shown in the next video. I hope that you guys do stick around to check that one out. It's got a lot that happened, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I know not too much went down, but this next one, I promise it's a bit better. And I finally did start getting some time to play a bit more, and I've been enjoying it still. This has been a lot of fun, so I appreciate anyone sticking around and enjoying it with me. And I hope if you're playing as well, you guys are getting some cool pools, and I will see you guys next time.